Alright, guys, so today what I'm going to be talking about is the raids. So now we have our new raid, which is very exciting. It has four phases. When you're dealing with raids, remember that you want to make sure that every single member of your guild is active, so you could be doing a raid at least every other day. Now this raid is extremely fun. The first phase is not really hard. The second one is the easiest. The third one by far to me was the hardest one. Of course, the last one, phase 4, is the hardest one. But out of the first three, the one that I'm showing right now is actually the hardest one of all. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about what to do on all the raids. Let me start talking about phase 1, where we're fighting against Solius with Dyron and Vadi. So for phase 1, you want to use characters that deal physical damage, okay? You want to use at least 2 characters that can deal damage to multiple characters, Snorri and Rebel preferably. Also, you make sure that you focus your single target attack on Solius, with only attacks as needed for 2 odds to finish to prevent taunts. You also want to save as many dispels for when Darian and Vedi use their taunt to quickly get back to attacking Solius. Cleansing abilities are helpful to removing blind, and also if you could have a healer, try to also have a healer. I always try to have 2 attackers, 1 healer, and someone that can, and a tank. That way you could keep them alive as long as possible. My favorite leader so far has been Tromgar for phase 1. And you could get a lot of damage if you have two attackers. Tromgar is great. And the tiger looking guy is great. Sorry, these names are new, so as we move along, I'll get much better with the names. And also the orc that has no hair. That has a ponytail. Phase 2, where we're fighting Megawill with Kiara and Dynamite. You want to use characters that remove turn meter. So you want to make sure that you get those characters for phase 1. You also Megawill against Tornwheel whenever he's damaged. That's where you want to use them. These spell abilities are useful for getting raid on buff like counter and speed up to so they can hit Megawill. And turn meter removal characters are key, so make sure you look at their status. Cleansing abilities are helpful for removing pain, also by reducing the damage some Megawill can dish out. It's also phase 2, you're probably going to get a lot more damage than any other raid at first. The raid that you're seeing me do right now is a tier 2 raid. Now moving on to phase 3, this one. So phase 3 here we're fighting with Hardor and Court Cream and Gnar. So those are the ones that we're fighting against. So here you want to use characters that deal magical damage. Very, very important. As you can see in my team, everyone here has some kind of magical damage. Make sure that your leader is the old panda. Love my pandas, and the tank. My tank is phenomenal in this raid. I actually got a lot of damage. So if you want to get a lot of damage done on this raid, I would suggest you using the team that I'm using right now. Hard Dog's minions can be ignored, as they are just distractions with minimal damage. So you want to focus on Hard Dog. These spells are useful for removing buff, but they're not really necessary. And if you have Nighthill, Nighthill is a fantastic character for this phase, so she deals magical damage. And she can also give the entire team damage up, so that is very, very important. You also want to be aware for Hardrock's healing immunity move, as he can hit hard and also put your team on the ropes without a cleanse. So that's what kind of makes that phase a lot harder. Now for phase 4, there be dragons. So basically we're fighting the dragon. You only have one enemy in this phase, and for phase 4, kind of you want to use attackers, as many attacks as you can get. So little by little, we're gonna see what happens in the raid, guys. Let me know if there's anything that I missed. If you guys want to add anything, write down the comments. And yeah, so far this raid is really fun. Can't wait to see what we can do as we move up the tiers. And see you next time.